guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us again. Today we have a special little treat for you guys. We're hoping to share it with you and hope that you enjoy it. So as I think most of us know, it is King Charles III's coronation on the 6th of May. It's currently the 5th of May at the moment, and I was able to pick up a nice themed sausage roll. So let's have a closer look at it and see what we managed to get. So it's from M&S. It's a honey and mustard giant sausage roll. It's outdoor bred British pork, smoked bacon, ham and mustard, wrapped in all butter, puff pastry, handcrafted in Yorkshire, which is, funnily enough, I'm going there next week. So it is freezable, it's ready to eat hot or cold, from selected farms we know and trust. So the use by date is the 16th of May, which is quite a good date in my opinion. A lot of dates these days I feel are really pretty short, and you need to be quite careful when you are picking up, you know, your groceries off the shelf. Obviously fresh groceries, but I think it's just, you know, things are just tipping slightly there. You don't get as much as what you used to get and what you pay for. So anyway, the whole box is recyclable, and let me just tip this up so I can show you it closer. So hopefully you can see that there. So without squashing it too much, it is British pork and ham and smoked bacon with caramelised onions, wrapped in all butter puff pastry and topped with all butter beetroot short crust pastry, which is our HM. Storage, as I said, it can be put in the freezer. We just kept ours in the fridge as we are going to eat it for dinner. For best results, serve hot, and they advise you to cook it at fan 180 or electric 200 or gas mark 6 for 25 minutes. So it serves 6, and per 1/6, so a portion of the roll, which is 85 grams, is 249 calories, 15 grams of fat, 7.4 grams of saturated fats, 16.6 grams of carbs, 2.6 grams of sugars and 0.9 grams of fibre. We have 11.3 grams of protein and 1.45 grams of salt. So for 85 grams, you have 1.45 grams of salt in there. So I'm expecting it to be tasty, but I wouldn't be able to eat a lot of this because it would make me really thirsty. But maybe that's the whole point. Maybe you eat a decent sized portion of this, and maybe you do get a little bit merry and you do drink lots, because that's what they want you to do to celebrate the King's coronation. So just to say, I am not a royalist. I am not here to preach about the royals or anything like that, but I think, you know, in our lifetime, my lifetime, we only had one queen, and obviously she did die last year, and I think that that is a really significant event in history. Whether you are a supporter of the royals or not, I'm, you know, pretty neutral, to be honest. They are there, there's nothing we can do about it, and they are part of history and they are part of our country, and there's not much getting away from that at the moment, unfortunately. For some people, you know, you may not agree, you may not like this video if you're not a supporter of the royals, and that's absolutely fine. I'm only here to show you what themed food is on offer, and that's what I'm here to do today. So allergens wise is wheat flour, gluten, milk, egg and mustard, and it was made in the UK with M&S assured pork from farms in the UK. So that's really good that we've got it all made in the one country, in our country, and yep, 510 grams in total, which is quite a hefty, you know, quite a hefty sausage roll. It's the biggest sausage roll I've ever seen. But yeah, let's open it up, and I will just have a slice of it cold just to taste it. Personally, for me, I don't mind cold sausage roll. Obviously you can eat it hot or cold, but we are going to be having it cold. So yeah, it makes sense for me just to do that for you guys just now. So let me just see if I can get this out. Oh my goodness, it is absolutely huge. So let's just zoom in a bit, give you a close up of that filling. Look at that, that looks amazing. So do a little sniff. Oh, it smells good. Very, very oniony, very caramelised, very sweet. And you can definitely get the sort of pork herbiness coming through there as well. Not too much smell of the pastry. I wouldn't expect it to have much of a smell, but certainly I'm really looking forward to giving this a wee try. So I'm just going to give this a little cut here. Got my knife here. Excuse me while I sort this out. Okay, so we have a little slice. It's probably, I'm just trying to sort of work it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably not a 6, to be honest. It's probably, yeah, it's not. So I'll just show you what it looks like inside. So we've got lots of our nice onions in there. You can see them, nice pink bits, very caramelised looking, I think probably red onion, and nice pastry as well. There we go. So yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest lover of like sausage rolls and stuff. I wouldn't go and buy them from Greggs. I wouldn't get one for my lunch or anything like that. But this one is for a special occasion, and it's a one-off, isn't it? It really is a one-off. So we did see this in M&S. It was £10. We will not eat all of this in one go, clearly. It will last us over the weekend, and obviously it does have a really good sell-by date on it as well, or use-by date, I should say. But I think that, you know, yeah, it was £10, but if you can get 10 really quite decent slices like that out of it over the whole weekend, I think it's not too bad. You know, I think most sausage rolls these days are approaching the £2 mark anyway from like Greggs, and they're just mass produced and they're just day-to-day products, aren't they? Whereas this is a bit of a one-off and it is a promotional item. So let's have a wee taste of this and I'll let you know how it is. I'm hoping it will be good. Okay. Lovely. Very, very, very herby, very flavoursome. Personally for me, I find it very salty. I did say that beforehand, I was worried about that. I can really, really taste the salt. It's pretty strong. Although it's nice, I think one bit of that would be enough for most people. You know, I don't think you would want to sit and have like, you know, a big chunk of it, unless that's your thing. Then if it is, then good on you. But yeah, I think there's nice flavours in there, there's a good texture, it's not all, you know, mushy. You can taste the onions, you have the texture of the onions there, and you've also got your sort of herbs and your seasoning in there too. So I'll just try to go in a little bit closer to show you inside. So yeah, there's quite a lot of different things going on in there, but it has a really good flavour. I wouldn't say it's necessarily peppery or anything like that. I can't really taste pepper, but there is a really strong taste of meat, and obviously we've got the bacon bits in there, we've got the little pink bits of onion in there, we've got our little herbs, and certainly the pastry is really, really, really nice. There's a little bit of a sort of crisp to that, and I'll try a little bit of pastry just on its own and we'll see how that is. Yep, tastes good. I don't think it's bitter. I don't think it is overly fatty. I think sometimes with, you know, pastries, if they are sort of plain like this on the top, obviously as like a coating, sometimes I feel they can be really quite oily and grainy in your mouth, and they can leave quite a bit of I find a bit of a horrible aftertaste, to be honest, which is one of the reasons I'm not a big fan of pastry, like sausage rolls wrapped in pastry and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it tastes really good. I think if you guys are lucky enough to get one of these in your local M&S, if you have an M&S local to you, spending £10 I think would feed quite a lot of people. If you wanted to, I think you could easily cut it in half long ways and then cut it up again, so that if you did just want to have a little bit of it, or if you're having a little bit of a party or a buffet like we're hoping to do, then that will go a lot further than what it says on the box. So I hope this video has been useful for you. It's just a bit of fun, you know, as we approach the coronation weekend, and we thought it would be a nice time to be able to share what we managed to get for our little sort of buffet whilst we're here. And I hope you've appreciated that, and as I said earlier, this video may not be for you, and that is absolutely fine. But I'll catch you on the next one, and I hope you have a lovely weekend. Take care. Bye.